What truly determines whether a relationship lasts isn't surface-level goodness, but whether you solve problems together when conflicts arise or push each other away. When feelings fade, it's not necessarily because love is gone. Often it's because two people don't know how to argue properly or how to repair their relationship. Psychological research shows that over 90% of couples break up not because of betrayal, but because of long-term unresolved conflicts. So a relationship's longevity isn't measured by how sweet you are together, but by how you respond when conflicts arise. The first key quality: conflict management style. The closer two people are and the more they interact, the more friction they'll experience. Like two tightly meshed gears, things run smoothly at first, but friction becomes inevitable over time. Relationships don't suffer from adjustment periods. They suffer when you don't know how to adjust at all. The key isn't whether you argue, but how you argue. The first style is scorekeeping arguments. Once an argument starts, old and new grievances pile up. Emotions layer upon emotions, with neither person yielding, both wanting to win. You say one thing, they respond with three, fighting to win the argument while losing the relationship. The second style is avoidant arguments. You're eager to communicate, but they're cold as ice. The more you reach out, the more silent they become. You think they no longer care, but they've actually grown distant. And when you, after being suppressed for too long, blurt out something hurtful, you push each other further apart. Do these two styles sound familiar? Neither has winners, only exhaustion. Mature couples often adopt a third approach: constructive communication. They don't immediately blame each other, but first calm down and think, if she suddenly breaks down emotionally, have I neglected her needs? Does she just want to be seen and acknowledged? They listen and express themselves, neither avoiding conflict nor turning away when emotions run high. Instead, each good communication brings them closer together. The second key quality: emotional management. Emotions are instinctive for everyone, but whether you can control them reveals your emotional intelligence. For example, if you make dinner a bit too salty, one person might say, "This is too salty. How can anyone eat this?" While another might say, "Honey, next time let's use a little less salt and it'll be perfect." One response complains, the other understands. The choice of who you want to spend your life with is clear. Moreover, emotions are contagious. When she's anxious, you become irritated. When you break down, she can't hold up either. Over time, the relationship becomes like two powder kegs. Whoever explodes first hurts the other. So look beyond whether they treat you well. The real watershed is whether they can stabilize you when you're falling apart, and whether they stay during arguments instead of walking away. A person with these two abilities can weather storms with you, despite your differences. Without them, even the deepest love will be worn away by repeated disappointments. Because the truth about relationships is, it's not about how much you love them, but whether you're still willing to move toward each other in the midst of conflict.